The spreadsheet software is so popular because you can use formula in the spreadsheet. Without formula, a spreadsheet is just like a word processing document. So to be a master in Excel spreadsheet, you have to know well how to build Excel formulas and how to use built-in functions in the formulas. Before going into deep, you have to know what actually a formula is and what operators you can use in the formulas. Look at this worksheet. These are some examples of formulas. Here are the output of the formulas. Click any of the output, you will get the internal formula. I click on 110. You see the formula in the formula bar, or just double click on the cell, you will get the formula in the cell. Equal sign A2 plus B2 plus C2. You see all the formulas start with an equal sign. This is must. Without an equal sign, a formula is just a text. A formula might have 4 elements. Number 1 is it may have operators. In these examples, I have used plus, minus and asterisk operators. In total, you can use any of these 12 operators. Number 2 is a formula may have cell references. In these examples, A2, B2, C2, A3 to C3, A5, B5, C5, A6, B6 and B7. All these are cell references. Cell references actually are just cell addresses. You know, in a cell address, column letter comes first, then the row number. The third thing a formula may contain is text or values. See, this formula has text Henry William. Notice one thing very carefully. A text is always within double quote in a formula. Henry William is considered as text as it is within double quotation marks. Sum, proper, sqrt are not text as they are not in double quotation marks. They are actually built-in functions. We shall discuss about functions. Just wait a bit. This formula has a value 100. The fourth thing a formula may have is built-in functions. In these examples, sum, proper and sqrt are built-in functions. Sum function is adding cells A3 to C3. Proper function turns the first letter of every words to uppercase. You see, lowercase h is turned to uppercase h and lowercase w is turned to uppercase w. Sqrt function finds out the square root of a number. You know, square root of 2 to 5 is 15. Sqrt 2 to 5 is generating 15. So these are the 4 components a formula can have. These are just basic formulas. A formula can be very large and complex. A formula may have more than one built-in functions. No worry, we shall discuss how to build and analyze complex formulas. Let's now focus on the operators you can use in a formula. You can use any of these 12 operators in a formula. The first one is plus sign. You know its functionality in mathematics. It is used to add more than one number. I click on this cell, input equal sign. So Excel treats that this cell is going to contain a formula. Then I type A10. You see the cell A10 is selected in the worksheet. Color of cell A10 in the formula and the border color of cell A10 in the worksheet is same. I type now plus, then B10. See, B10 is red and the border color of cell B10 in the worksheet is also red. Again type plus, then C10. C10 also matches the color with the border. This is a nice thing. You see, this A10 in the formula is referring to this A10 cell in the worksheet. This B10 is referring to this B10 cell. And this C10 is referring to this C10 cell. Same color combinations. You see the formula is not showing any result. Until you press enter, nothing will be showed as result. Now I press enter and you see the result is 110. The result 110 is showing in the cell and the formula is showing in the formula bar. You can edit the formula. Just double click on the cell. The cell is now in editable mode. Or you can edit the formula in the formula bar. The next operator is minus sign. It is used to subtract a number from another number. I select this cell, type equal sign to start the formula. This time I am not going to type the cell address in the formula. I will just select the cells. I select cell A12, type minus sign, then select cell A10. Now press enter. You see the result is 450. 500 minus 50 is 450. Then the asterisk sign, it is used to multiply 2 or more numbers. Select this cell, equal sign, select cell A10, asterisk sign, cell B10 and press enter. 50 times 20 should be 1000. You see the result is 1000. Then the forward slash, we use this symbol to divide a number by another number. Select this cell, equal sign, cell A12 / actually it is a division sign, cell A10, press enter, the result is 10. The next one is caret sign. Caret sign is used to place exponents in a formula. Say I want to find the result of 2 to the power 10 or 2 exponent 10. I select this cell, equal sign, cell A13, caret sign, and cell A11. Press return. You will find 1024 as 2 to the power 10 is 1024. The next one is ampersand sign. It is used to concatenate 2 or more cells. I select this cell, equal sign, select cell B15, ampersand sign, and select cell C15, press return. The result is showing as Henry William. No space between Henry and William. This is not what we intended. Double click on the cell. I want to enter some space between Henry and William. Let's edit the formula. After B15, I add a new ampersand sign, put space in double quotation mark. Space is a character, so you have to use space within double quotation marks. Press return. You see, now the result is okay. There is a space between Henry and William. From equal sign to the end of the list, these 6 operators are logical operators. When they are used in a formula, they result in either true or false. The first logical operator is the equal sign. It is used to compare between cells. If the cell contents are equal, it shows true. If the contents are not equal, it shows false. I select this cell, type equal sign, select cell A14, equal sign again. Now select cell B12. You see, cell A14 and B12 are not equal, so it will show false. Remember it very carefully. The first equal sign is part of formula. Second equal sign is working as the logical operator. Press return. See, the result is showing false. The next logical operator is right angle bracket. This operator also compares between 2 cells. If the first cell is greater than the second cell, it shows true, and otherwise it shows false. I select this cell, type equal sign, select cell A10 greater than sign, select cell B10. Cell A10 is greater than cell B10, so it should show true. Press return. You see, the result is showing as true. The next logical operator is left angle bracket. This operator also compares between 2 cells. If the first cell is smaller than the second cell, it shows true, and otherwise it shows false. I select this cell, equal sign, select cell A10, less than sign, select cell B10. Cell A10 is not smaller than cell B10, so it should show false. Press return. You see, the result is false. The next logical operator is right angle and equal to. This operator also compares between 2 cells. If the first cell is greater than or equal to the second cell, it shows true, and otherwise it shows false. I select this cell, equal to sign, select cell B12 greater than sign, equal sign, select cell C12. Cell B12 is not greater than cell C12, but they are equal, so it should show true. Press return. You see, the result is true. The next logical operator is left angle and equal to. This operator also compares between 2 cells. If the first cell is less than or equal to the second cell, it shows true, and otherwise it shows false. The last operator is left angle and right angle brackets. It also compares between 2 cells. If the 2 cells are not equal, it shows true, and if 2 cells are equal, it shows false. I select this cell, equal to sign, select cell A13, left and right angle brackets, select cell B13. These 2 cells are not equal, so the result should be true. Press return. You see, the result is true. If you change any cell content, say I change the content of cell A12 from 500 to 100, you see the values are updated. I again change the value to 400, press return. You see the values are changed. Cell D10 is showing the sum of cell A10, B10 and C10. I change all the existing values, 50 to 500, 20 to 200, 40 to 400. You see, the sum is now 1100. This is an introductory video on Excel formulas. If you are totally new to Excel and any concept is not clear to you, then you must watch the video.